Well, the Syrian economy is in particularly bad shape after some 14 years of uprising and conflict. All the main macroeconomic indicators are very negative. Poverty rate is estimated to be over 80%. GDP is anywhere between 6 to 15, 20 billion, which is obviously there's large margin between the two numbers, which is a reflection of the lack of data we have. Inflation is high, unemployment is high. There has been a lack of investment, very low consumption rate. So the economy is in a very bad shape. And that's obviously the consequence of a multiplicity of factors. The war itself, the conflict, the destruction it generated, the outflow of capital and labor. But also an important moment was the 2019 collapse of the Lebanese financial sector, which had a significant impact on the Syrian economy, on the savings of Syrian individuals, company, and even the state. So we can talk of an economy which is in a very bad shape and hopefully which can go only upwards from here. Well, in the very short term, the main priorities for the economy, for the government, will be to ensure a steady supply of energy products, oil, fuel oil, electricity, that will be essential to kickstart economic activity. Another important aspect is to ensure that the population has steady supply of key commodities such as bread and others. Then a very important step in the short to medium term, I would say, is to attract back the Syrian diaspora and to attract back investment. We should be pretty clear, there will be no foreign investment into Syria unless you have first investment by the Syrian private sector from the diaspora or within Syria. Already, I think the fact that we are in a new political and economic situation, we are seeing already the benefits of this with more interest from foreign investors, with the Syrians returning home, but certainly stabilizing the economy, ensuring steady supplies of energy and food products, ensuring the stability of the currency will be key priorities for the new government. When it comes to Syria and Lebanon, I think one important thing is to highlight the strong dependency and strong correlation and parallel tracks of the two economies. In 2019, for instance, when the Lebanese financial sector collapsed, well, the Syrian economy suffered tremendously. Now we are early 25, the Syrian regime has fallen, and we see at the same time political change in Lebanon. So what that means, hopefully, is that when the time of reconstruction of Syria will come, Lebanese investors, Lebanese entrepreneurs will also hopefully benefit strongly from that. In the next few weeks or few months, we have to hope that Western sanctions on the Syrian economy will be to some extent lifted. This should encourage capital flow into Syria and hopefully encourage also investment opportunities for Lebanese companies. At the same time, the normalization, if you want, of Syria's external relations will hopefully help reduce informal flows between Lebanon and Syria, shift them towards more formal flow, which will be obviously only beneficial for the two countries. What we also have to hope for is that these two countries, Lebanon and Syria, do develop joint projects, joint infrastructure projects, joint establishing potentially a common market infrastructure, basically the infrastructure, the regulation, the opportunities that the two countries could capitalize on for the future.